Welcome to this week's edition of WTHS News. I'm Andrew Raleigh.
And I'm Gatlin Farah. Today is Friday, September 2nd. Here are this week's top stories. Tupelo High School softball team has started off with wins against Amory, Corinth, and Hamilton.
Let's catch up with some players to see what they have to say about the season so far.
I feel like this year's team is a lot stronger than we've been. Fundamentally, we're a lot better, and I feel like emotionally we've bonded a lot better this year.
This year's team's a little more experienced. I think the expectations are different. So just the fact that this team, their expectations are to reach the top, the upper echelon of teams, is something that's got me excited about this group.
My role has changed now that I'm a senior because I have a lot of younger kids looking up to me, and I just have to make sure that I'm always looking at the positive things and just impacting them in a good way.
Being a senior, I have to watch my attitude because I have a lot of younger girls looking up to me, so when things don't go my way, I have to stay positive and just cheer on other people.
We're the oldest people on the team now, so you have to really step up and be a leader this year. I feel like we have a really good group of seniors, and we've really stepped up this year, and you just got to take charge and make sure everyone's doing their part.
This group of seniors has brought a lot to this team, their leadership and their experience. They're a ton of fun to be around, and that's going to be something that I'll miss next year.
I'm looking forward to playing South Panola because they're always been like a big rival team for us in softball.
I'm excited to play Morville this year because we usually have to play our best against them, and I feel like we're really good this year and we have a better chance to beat them.
I'm most excited to play Morville. They are really good at softball in general, fast pitch and slow pitch, and they're going to be a really tough game, and so I'm really excited to see if we can pull out a win.
I'm looking forward to playing New Hope. They're our rivals. They're really good, but we're hoping to come through and win.
I'm most excited to play Morville this year because we're really good, and I think we have the potential to beat them.
Most excited about the enthusiasm that our kids are showing toward this season. We've got off to a great start, and I'm just excited about what's in store for this team.
I feel like this year we have the best team we've had in a long time, and I feel like we can go really far, and we have a great coaching staff.
I love Coach Ray. He's like a father figure to us. He's so easy to come to with like anything, not just softball.
He's impacted me as a player because his coaching style is different than what we're used to. He likes to have a lot of fun, and we build off that great.
He's made me a lot better outfielder this year, and he's made me a better person as well. He's taught us a lot of life lessons that don't only apply to softball.
Since September is finally here, I wonder when the weather will finally start cooling down a little bit.
I was wondering the same thing. It's like we have some sort of twin telepathy. Here's this week's forecast.
I'm Addison.
I'm Andrew.
What are you doing?
I'm going first.
No, I was born first. I'm Addison Raleigh.
And I'm Andrew Raleigh, and this is your 7-day forecast.
This weekend we have highs in the low 90s and lows in the low 70s.
And this week we have highs in the low 90s and lows in the low 70s.
Whoa, what a coincidence.
Addison, that's not a coincidence, that's twin telepathy.
Monday is Labor Day, so enjoy your 3-day long weekend.
Addison, I have to go back to the studio. I'll see you at home. By the way, Mom's making lasagna tonight.
Tonight, Tupelo plays our county rival Shannon at Shannon. The game is beach themed, so be sure to go out and support the Wave. We start out the night with highs in the 80s, and as the night goes on, the temperature will drop to the mid-70s. Perfect weather for the football team to show them it's our county.
WTHS is known for our creative segments, and this year we will be bringing you some of the best ones yet.
Let's go to Hannah and Molly Clark to find out actually what binge watching Netflix is.
I'm Molly Clark.
And I'm Hannah, and welcome to the 662, where we'll give you the haps around THS.
So during your free time, downtime, anytime really, you read a book, right? No. Of course not. The most popular thing nowadays to do is Netflix binge. Hannah, what exactly does that mean?
Well, the definition of binge watching is the practice of watching multiple episodes of a television program in a rapid succession, typically by means of digital streaming. We are here to tell you if you are a true binge watcher.
Yes, we are. Obviously, if you know Hannah and I, you know we started at a very young age binge watching.
I mean, back in the 8th grade, we started with One Tree Hill, which isn't a good show to start on because everything just goes downhill. Now it's time to see who else can beat the binge watching scale. Tell me what shows you have watched on Netflix.
Watch Criminal Minds and Grey's Anatomy.
Most people just watch like television series and stuff like that, but I'm more of a movie guy. I just scroll through.
The Walking Dead.
Mine would be 60 Days In.
I watch any and everything.
Grey's Anatomy.
How many episodes have you watched in one day?
10.
2.
I watch probably like one season a day. Sometimes, and so like 20 to 25 episodes a day probably.
3 or 4 probably. Too many to count. I don't know.
Nah, around 8, something around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I finished like a season and a half of Grey's Anatomy in like 2 days, and so I was just, on a roll there for a little while.
I mean, you're average, you're 10, that's halfway there. Okay, you need to work on your binge watching. Okay, you're a little weak. You're pretty weak, okay?
I would still consider you an average binge watcher. I would definitely rank you as a high Netflix binger.
The toppest.
So now that you know how to make the binge watching scale,
you also know how to break it. Thanks for watching, and as always, we love everyone in the 662.
THS DECA's Wave Zone store is getting a lot of new merchandise in the upcoming semester. Students can purchase items such as Golden Wave products like t-shirts all the way to school supplies.
Some of our field reporters took a trip down to the Wave Zone to talk to some of the DECA students and find out what all is going on.
So far in the store, we've gotten to set up the merchandise from last year, and we've gotten to make signs and little kind of fun logos on the signs to make people want to come in here and stuff.
We've got to put prices on all the clothes, and yeah, we got to put stuff up.
Well, we came out with some new designs, and we're thinking about making baseball caps.
We've learned stuff about pricing and marketing, where to price your items to make sure they still sell, but also make a profit on them, and how to keep the store stocked so it looks nice and people want to come in.
We've been coming up with ideas for new t-shirts, and right now we're working on getting approved for a hat.
Yes, I do enjoy working in the school store. It gives me experience working with retail.
Typically, the school store is open every day during third block, during all the lunches, and I have a student who is actually in the career pathways class that Ms. Boyer teaches that is in the store that can work all the lunches.
We can't really work in the store that much right now because we don't have new inventory in, but once new inventory comes in, we'll be able to come and work in here during TA for extra credit and sell some of the merchandise.
Most of the time, we sell Golden Wave merchandise and required books for school, and also if you need pencils or pens, you can come by and check that out.
We are currently working on getting new merchandise, and everything is on sale.
This class provided me with a job at Chuck E. Cheese. I enjoy working at Chuck E. Cheese because it helps me manage my money, be patient, and I enjoy working with other people.
We discuss how we should act at work and what gives us proper etiquette, at work. So, you can get a good job and keep it. It prepares you for the workforce.
Oh, hi, I didn't catch you there. Thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of WTHS News. I'm Andrew Raleigh.
And I'm Galen Farah. See y'all next week.